The 32-4 Yates Lions out of Houston, led by senior Sadiq Enua, came into their Class 3A state final against 31-4 Dallas Madison, anticipating a victory and another state title since they were moving down from Class 4A. This was a battle of the top two ranked teams in the state in Class 3A, with the top-ranked Lions roaring out to the early lead. After getting the opening tip, Yates moved the ball around the perimeter as Darian Martin scored the game's first basket for a 2-0 Yates advantage. The Lions would increase their lead as Joseph Anderson uses the no-look pass inside to J.C. Washington, who has the ball blocked by J.D. Wallace, but Sadiq Enua is there to clean it up to give the Yates Lions a 4-0 lead. Dallas Madison would answer right back with 4 quick points of their own, thanks in part to their defense, who forced 24 turnovers on this day. Trojan guard Eric Robinson lays it in for 2. Yates works it down low to Washington, who puts up the shot, but Melvin Swift is quick to clean it up and tips it in to tie the game at 6. Washington puts Yates back up by 2 with this short baby hook, 8-6 Lions. But back came Madison as Derek Smith scores the short-range runner to tie it up at 8. The Trojans would go on a 10-2 run as Cameron Bryant picks up the loose ball and drives it coast to coast for the layup. 18-10 Madison on top with just over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Yates would answer on the other end as Washington finds Enua near the basket and Sadiq lays it in for 2 to cut Madison's lead to 6, 18-12. Madison's J.D. Wallace on the defensive end forces the loose ball that is picked up by DeMarcus West. The no-look pass finds Bryant, who gets the ball back inside to West, who can't get it to go. But the man who started the whole play, Wallace, is there to grab the rebound and put it back in for 2. Trojans up by their largest lead in the half, 22-12. Joseph Anderson on the move for Yates. The pass inside to Enua, who gets his man off his feet and lays it in for 2. Yates guard Darian Martin drives into the lane and dishes the ball to Swift, who lays it in for 2 more. Eric Robinson from downtown, the 3-ball corner pocket, giving the Trojans a 27-19 lead. Yates guard Aquarius Tucker drives the lane, gets his shot blocked by Derek Smith, only to have Tucker's fellow teammate Marquez Letcher Ellis recover the loose ball and make a tough contested shot, scoring 2. But back came Dallas Madison. Admon Gilder on the receiving end of this pass, and he lays it in for 2, 31-25 Trojans. Then it's more fast-paced Madison action as Robinson gets the ball to Robert Pearson, who finds number 20, Devontae Robinson, open for the dunk. That would make it 33-28 Trojans. Yates would go on a run of their own as Joseph Anderson uses the floater for 2. Then seconds later, he's on the receiving end of this pass play, laying it in for 2 more, and the Lions were within 1 at 33-32 in the closing minutes of the half. Robinson again on the receiving end of this pass as he dunks it for 2 of his 15 points, 35-32 Madison. The Trojans were back on the run as DeMarcus West has a choice of wide-open Trojans. He gets the ball to Pearson, who scores with just over 2 minutes to play in the break, 37-32 Madison. Back came Yates, and it's Joseph Anderson again as he lifts this ball just over the defenders for 2 of his 12 points, 37-34 Madison on top with 1:41 to play in the half. Then it's Anderson with a nice pass to Swift, who scores 2 of his 13 points. Yates down 2 at the break, 40-38. In the third quarter, the Lions scored the first basket. Sadiq Enua lays it in for 2. But you've got to get back on defense as Madison makes it look easy. Wallace scoring on the lay-in for a 42-40 lead by the Trojans. Yates answers, though. Watch the rebound by Washington. Then he chunks the baseball pass to his teammate Darian Martin for 2. Game tied again at 42, part of a 12-6 run by the number 1 ranked Lions, as Sadiq scored 8 of his 22 points in a stretch involving 3 straight Madison turnovers. Yates stretched their lead to 50-46 with 4:38 left in the third, but back came Madison, though. The drive by Robinson and the kick out to Derek Smith for 3 of his game-high 27 points. Trojans down 1, 50-49. Madison put together a 12-2 run to end the third quarter, forcing 7 turnovers in that span. Wallace with the board, the hoop, and the harm. Devontae Robinson and Smith each added layups before the third quarter ended as Madison took a 58-52 lead into the fourth quarter. Yates came out in the final 8 minutes determined to make one final push. Sadiq Enua for 2 down low to cut Madison's lead to 4, 60-56. Then it's Enua in the paint down low. He loses the handle, but Swift is Johnny on the spot, taking the deflection off his leg and scoring the bucket, and he's fouled. 62-59 after Swift made the extra free throw. How about some more Enua? Here he scores down low, cutting Madison's lead to 5, 66-61. Inua is in the right place at the right time to catch the pass from Ikiana Oz and lay it in for 2 more, and he's fouled. Back came Madison's Admon Gilder, connecting from behind the arc for 3 of his 19 points on this shot to build Madison's lead back up to 8, 71-63. Smith added 2 more points with the layup as Madison increased their lead to 12 by a count of 75-63. Madison was not done. Check out the heave by Wallace down court. The tip pass to Devontae Robinson, who was just passing through. Thank you very much. 77-63 Trojans. Yates has a good nucleus of players coming back next year, led by Melvin Swift, who had a nice dunk here, but just too little too late for the Lions. Devontae Robinson added another dunk a bit later for Madison as they cruised to an 85-72 victory over Yates. For the Lions, it was a bittersweet way to end their season, but at 32-5, Yates has no reason to hang their heads. Madison, on the other hand, was just a bit better, finishing the season 32-4 as Class 3A state champions. Greg Wise, the Yates head coach, knew his team lacked experience starting a pair of juniors and a sophomore with those 2 seniors, but hey, he liked the effort.
Most of the guys out there were seniors, and most of ours only had two seniors on the team that would be coming back, so I knew it was going to be a good, tough game, and then felt like whoever did some of the little things better would win, and they did the little things better than we did. Very proud of the way we played and how we got better each game, and knowing what the future entails for us, with having most of those guys back next year, and a couple of guys that played on the sub-varsity level that are really good, going to be able to help us. So just looking forward to the future of the next 2-3 years with the guys, and try and let them know they should be proud of what they accomplished this year.
It was a good game, but we had slip at the end. I don't know. We got to come back next year, try it again.
At the Irwin Center in Austin, Jeff Power, Max Prep Sports, your leader in online high school sports content.